I never thought about my first TV show would talk about hate instead of love. As I mentioned in the last video, I've been working on a TV show recently and it's been stressing me out. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about what kind of challenges I have to face and how I overcome them. Let's get started. First of all, I always wanted to have my own show since 2018 when I was studying communication in grad school. But my vision is a female talk show that focuses on relationships and girl stuff, something like The Real. As a matter of fact, I tried this idea with my classmate and it was fun.
Are you ready? Yay! So, next episode we're gonna talk about the
One of the clips got 4 million views on my Douyin, which is Chinese TikTok. Then I graduated and went to a local TV station as a news reporter. I pitched the same show idea to my boss, but he doesn't think it will work. Instead, he gave me a whole new show that is a complete 180 from my original idea. This show is about stopping Asian hate, which is a crucial and ongoing issue in America right now, and we are planning to film 52 episodes and running through the whole year. I'm not saying I don't like it, I'm saying I don't know how to do it. Okay, here's my challenge. Number 1, the language barrier. I consider myself conversationally fluent, but I'm not good at talking about bills and laws and those legal terms. For example, battery charge sentencing does not mean charging the battery. It means physically attacking people. How would I know that? Even Google Translate doesn't know. And most of our guests are politicians who can only speak English, even though our audiences are Chinese Americans who prefer to speak Chinese. So maybe it also gave me some rooms to make some mistakes because this show will have bilingual subtitles. But I'm not comfortable or confident enough to ask follow-up questions in English. Of course, we have scripts, I wrote them, but I don't want to just follow the list of questions mechanically. I think a good conversation should have an organic and natural interactions. Then it leads to the next challenge, my interview skill. I want to have a deep conversation. I want to ask the right questions. I want to adjust my style and match the vibe with this show. But I'm a happy person in general, and I like making jokes. This is the only show where I cannot. Well, if I do, that's gonna be awkward and the audiences might be very upset. So I have to change my personality and put armor up to act tough and serious. Look at my face here. I don't even recognize this woman. I looked angry and I was. Can you imagine doing research about murders and assault and all those tragedies, talking to the Asian community? I'm shocked and mad at the same time every day. Maybe a lot of Americans already get used to seeing a mess in politics and society, but I'm a new immigrant and I had no idea. I didn't know this discrimination against Asians has been around 150 years in American history. I didn't know there are so many politics that need to be changed and political games are dirty. And that's my next level of challenge, perspective. I want to develop my perspective because it's based on knowledge. Whoever is watching this video, let me ask you, do you know the differences between a district attorney and a city attorney? How about the differences between a senator and an assembly member? I didn't know all of that. But in order to ask the right questions, I have to understand American politics and how this system works. Who writes bills about what and who prosecutes crimes where. But as a person who only has been living in America for 5 years, figuring out politics is overwhelming. Okay, how am I gonna digest that? To be honest, I'm still working on it, but here's what I did. I practice. Practice, practice, practice. For the language barrier, I think that's the easiest challenge I can overcome by speaking more. And for the interview skill, I rewatched my recording and took some notes. How can I develop my way of asking questions? How can I improve my reactions? Especially my facial expression management. I'm trying everything to not roll my eyes too often. By the way, it was painful. It was painful to watch myself on TV. I feel embarrassed and awkward. I share the link with my family and friends, but I don't really want them to watch it. Then I heard a quote from a famous entrepreneur named Reid Hoffman. He's the founder of LinkedIn. He said, "If you're not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you've launched too late." So I guess that's a process that every creator has to go through. So I have to overcome this one now. But the last challenge, I'm still trying to figure it out. I never thought about my first TV show would talk about hate instead of love. Whoever follows my social media knows that live, love, learn is my life goal. That's my main value. Now, I surrounded myself with this heavy topic and the powerful people that I have to be careful to talk with. I'm learning a lot while struggling every day. I believe perspective shapes your personality as well. So I don't want to be a mad person that is angry about how unfair society treats us. I also want to be a numb person who is jaded about what's going on, yet does nothing about it. I'm trying to find the balance between facing hate and enjoying love. It reminds me a famous quote from Roman Roland. There's only one heroism in the world, to see the world as it is and to love it. Okay, this is today's video. Even though I've talked about some pretty heavy topics today, I hope we can still laugh and find a positive perspective to share. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.